Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to me, Dave Pumphouse, and Operation Market Garden. It is 4 o'clock on the 4th day, and we have some developments to share with you. Let's start with what I did last turn. Well, I didn't do much. I was ordered by my Corps commander to do a probing attack, but my forces are not in the best of condition, and I said that we kind of did a little bit of a probe, which was a little bit of a lie, but I wanted to keep my forces intact. And I think that was the fair decision in hindsight, and I think Montgomery will probably back me up on that, as well as Taylor, because, well, as we've held the road open, we've managed to sneak a few supply trucks up to Vigel. And we're going to try and refit in this area overnight. But first, what we need to do is reorganize the line and maybe keep these guys, because they've been saved. We've been saved by the Provincial Division. Like they're just our best friends at the moment. We can't thank the Belgians and the Scots enough, because the Belgians have, because the Provincial Division behind us has found out. He actually did manage to cross one of these bridges down here, one of these black bridges, or come up through this way, and he actually captured a bunch of this retreating division that's probably been out of supply now for 3 days, and probably wanted to give in the towel anyway. After the pounding that they've had, and me kind of just being a brick wall in front of them. There's a couple of blocks left. Unfortunately enough, they're kind of close to the supplies that I have moved up, so hopefully they don't blow them up. The Irish have been now joined by the Welsh, but in truth be told, I now have to shift the Irish and the Coldstream Guards and the Grenadiers to attack through Vigel now. We need to break through in the evening to try and get to Grave. I'm going to try, weirdly enough as it sounds, I'm going to try for Uden. No. We're going to attack towards Uden, and we're going to try and surpass it and get to Grave before nightfall. And we have the Belgians to thank for that. Now the Belgians, they're going to wrap up, and then they're going to refit as well, and they're going to come in behind us. But I need to pull these guys off the line, because not only that, but our neighbouring divisions, the 50th, being attacked and pressed pretty hard around Best. It's almost like this is a last gasp of the Germans now as they try and counter-attack. Vigel is also under some probing attacks. It seems like they're kind of thinking, well, they got to break somewhere, right? And maybe this mechanized shift will be it. In which case, maybe I won't move the Irish out of the line and just try and bolster with these guys, which are kind of weak anyway, but they're just going to have to be in a reserve position, because I think they might even have scouts at Aarle, and they're going to kind of hit a weak point, but we'll see. We've got backup now, so, and we've got plenty of artillery. But yeah, the 50th can't help. I keep calling it the Provincial Division, but it really should be the Provincial. I saw it written somewhere and it's just stuck in my mind. The 121st is bound to move up now, as well as the rest of the division. And supposed replacements, because we've got the 2nd Grenadier Guards and some of the Welsh out here. They're in the red, and until they get fuel and refit, they're probably not going to come out of it. The probably best they're going to get is orange. So they're going to be held there for the day, and no sooner have they then been saved by our friend. The 43rd Division here is actually crossed at Aarle Bridge. He said that's now repaired, and they're going to be on their way up to Mook and Grave as well. So happy fucking days. It's on. At least one of us got through by the looks of things. But I am thinking of contingencies, because I have kind of warned the rest of the players and the staff, and this is a video that is kind of being recorded before our meeting in half an hour, would you believe. Yeah, it's 11:30 at night now whilst I am recording this. I think they've got a defensive line at Uden. I think they might even have a defensive line in these woods here as well as here. I think they've had time to dig in and really get through it. And maybe if I was the Germans, I'd probably dig in there as well. I'd see Mill as a crucial crossroads in order to get to Grave, because they know that there's another division down here now, and it could be aiming for Gemert and even Oplo over here to try and somehow get round. I don't know, but the 43rd is off, and knowing our friend who commands the 43rd, he's probably pedal to the metal to Mook now, I think. And as soon as the Germans realise that, they're going to have to pick a line, and they're going to have to cut their losses, I think. But we'll see. I think this, my being too cautious and maybe not doing this fast enough has allowed the Germans to really shore up their defences. I should think. But yeah, it's also the 6th of June today when I'm recording this. So yeah, but that's that. I might even do a few edits afterwards, just to kind of be sure that I've got everything. Maybe I'm completely off the mark and this is not what's happening at all, but this is what I can see. But yeah, shifting the 5th into Vigel, and shifting the poor old 32nd to try and stop the north, but they've got artillery support. Funny thing about, before I go as well, is the good old General Taylor, who is probably at his wit's end, because he hasn't really done much all game, and Montgomery is giving him operational commands to use the Coldstream Guards, as well as the Irish that I'm going to try and send him, as well as the King's Royal Hussars when I refuel them, to go through Vigel tonight. It's not going to be me. That's yeah, it's terrible, but there we go. We'll see what happens. See you on the next one, ladies and gents. Bye bye.